For the longest time, Notion has been the place where my daily command center sat, and it was also where I would list all my to-do lists, my weekly task list. And so I used Claude to help update that list inside Notion for me. But it was a bit of an issue because we wanted to use Nifty because Nifty is our project management tool. And only recently has Nifty come up with the MCP connector for Claude. So I've done the integration, and so now Claude is connected to Nifty. I basically got Claude to actually go in now and move my daily command center out of Notion and set it up properly inside Nifty. I am recording the whole process, so let's see how this goes. As you can see on the left, Claude is added already, and it's clearly asking for permission to create the tasks and the cards, and let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. So it has already moved over. The task cards are all set up, so typical project management style, to do in progress, waiting on others, which means it needs a review and completed. So yeah, I think we are good here. Yes, it says 17 tasks because one was waiting for a client to review and get back to me. That was noted inside the Notion task checklist. And so that's why it's now in a different column. And yeah, so this is great. It's indicated, assign the task as well, either to myself or to my colleague. And so now it's updating to say that everything's all done. Okay, so the thing is, there were other tasks that had to be added onto the Kanban board. These include the tasks that were set up from the most recent team meeting call. So during the team meeting call, I will have a list of action steps, and I've asked Claude to go into the most recent team meeting notes because there was a list of action steps in there. I've asked Claude to convert those action steps into task cards. And because my colleague and I have decided that we will schedule our team meetings every Tuesday afternoon and Friday morning, I'm asking Claude now to basically review the daily command center, any meeting notes, to set up our agenda. You might be wondering why we decided to shift from a checklist style inside Notion to Nifty using this Kanban board style. And that's because what we realized with a checklist is all very black and white. Whereas, with a Kanban board, you can see the progress of a particular task. And quite often, my colleague has got a list of tasks, I have a list of tasks, and I have no clue whether she's started on something or not. And with a Kanban board, at least I know she's started on a particular task and it's now in progress, so she's working on it, because not every task can be completed within an hour or two. So now that all this is done, I'm happy with the way Claude has set up the Kanban board. I'm asking Claude now to schedule the recurring meetings in my calendar. And once it's done that, I'll get Claude to set up the agenda for each meeting so that we know what's been done, what's still outstanding. And from there, I will just use that as guideline for conducting our meetings. Towards the end of the meeting, note down all the action steps from which Claude can then take the action steps and convert it into tasks.